Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and welcome back. So today, Connor just got back with our Walmart order, and this is pretty much all camping food. So all the stuff that's like pantry items, non-refrigerated stuff, I'm just leaving in bags here on the counter. And then we've got the cold stuff that'll need to go in our cooler tomorrow is in bags in the fridge. So it'll be easy to pick those out. But I had mentioned this thing that I ordered from Walmart, and it came in today. It came in through the mail, and I wanted to show you guys. It's one of these guys. Oh God, let's do it again. These guys. It's I didn't know what to call it, and I still don't even know what it's really called, but it's a container for your water hose, and it's got plant fertilizer in it, and it's those little water-soluble pellets. So I always thought this was like a one-time use thing, so I never bought it. And I got to thinking about it recently, and I thought, that's really ridiculous. I bet you can take this thing off, and you can. So I got Miracle Grow because Miracle Grow honestly does a great job, but the normal main brand does have bad things in it, if you're trying to garden organically at least. So they came out with their organic line. I think I started seeing that last year. Anyway, so I got that. And then I got just the box of Miracle Grow organic water soluble pellets to refill that guy. So since we got all that rain yesterday, what I think I'm going to do is this evening, I'm going to water the garden with this to give it a good fertilizer before we leave town. And I am going to be setting up my tripod sprinkler in the kitchen garden on a timer to do at least a little bit of water every day, because we will be like 2.5 days will be gone. So, and I don't want to do it too much in case it rains. I don't want to like be flooding the garden, but I don't want them to get no water over the course of 2.5 days, especially because it's supposed to be hot. So anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be setting that up this evening, and I'll bring you guys along for that. And then I'll show you my husband finished this wall over here. Did you see that, Connor? Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Difference between the wood and the nail.
Yeah. It's flat. See the difference that I mentioned in the last video about the type of paneling is so different. I'm still really optimistic that when I paint, it'll visually blend. But if this right here bothers me too much, I'm just gonna hang some artwork over the door where they meet. I think that'll be fine. And then I've got to get this painted because it's got these different nicks. This one piece was the worst. I guess it got scratched on the trailer in transit. So we're going to be, I'm going to try to do this today, but I got to wrap up my work stuff. Because I just need to do this wall to there. And then this wall here, I would love to go ahead and do. And that's just 2 walls, but it's just 2 different colors. So I'll have to have 2 rollers, 2 brushes, all that. But we'll see. So I am still working up. My mind is all over the place. Okay, so I am still working on wrapping up work stuff. And thankfully today has gone great. I've been super productive, and I've felt like really like a low stress, and that's really wonderful. This is the day of the week I run payroll for my business, and so I've just got last minute things to get done, all that, and we've got to get Maple to the boarding facility. So I've got her bag out. It's over there. It's so cute. So cute. Anyway, what's she doing? She was just right there. Where'd she go? Oh, are you checking out your bag? Look at the sheet like that. That gets on my ever-loving nerves. I don't know why. I just can't even look at it. I have to fix it. Anyway, I'm so excited for her to go to the boarding place, play with other doggies in the park and all that jazz, because she's gonna have so much fun. I will miss her so much. She's my baby butt.
Oh.
Yep, you're my baby butt. So anyway, that's what we're working on. And you know what's funny is I was editing a video this morning, and I was thinking about how often I start out a video and say, today I hope to do blah 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 blah. And you know what's funny is most of the time in that video I don't get those things done. But that just goes to show you that that's my mentality. That's how I start every day. And I just say I want to get ABC done today. And I shoot for that, and I just often miss. But you know what? That's okay. Making me a snack. I think we're going to do an easy dinner tonight, so I don't have to cook and mess up the kitchen. You know, like order a pizza or something. We got a lot of stuff to get together for the camping trip. What I was going to say, what I would love to do today, aside from getting everything ready for the trip, is paint the dining room wall. Both the dining room walls. I would love to get that done this evening. Are you treating me? Girl, you mad, you crazy. You loud like you got no manners. No, pardon you. That's enough. I swear this broad scratches up my arm so much every day. You can't, I mean, I guess I got tiny little scars at this point, but she comes and jumps on me. But half the time, though, she just jumps on me and then, like, lays her upper body on my lap. Like, she just wants to hug me. And it's just the most precious thing alive. I just love it. So, I don't get onto her for it. Ooh, I forgot that I ordered this, like, last minute in my Walmart order. Oh, these, like, hose reel caddy things that are super cute. Anyway, I forgot Connor said he left it out here. Well, me and Maple are getting ready to head out to the boarding facility. And she's so sweet. Gosh, I'm going to miss her so much. Just plop that down there for now. That's where it's going to live anyways. Hope that works. I got her little bag packed. It's so cute. Everything fits in it. I feel like such a new mom. But it just makes sense. You know, it's organized. It's handy. Just like this thing I have in the back of the truck. Wow, there are lots of zinnias down in the in-ground garden. Flowering. I forgot that I left some of the camping stuff in here from yesterday. And all my errands. So I'm gonna set these guys out. So anyways, just getting ready to take her, and it's just like 3:30, but I'm not done with all my work stuff yet. And I really wanted to paint that wall, so we'll see. Do the best we can. We as in me. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just dropped Maple off at the boarding place, and I'm so sad. Like, she looked so sad. I was just on the phone with my husband, and I was telling him, I was like, she got this look in her eyes when we put her in, like, the kennel, and she just looked like, oh my God, you're not gonna leave me, are you? Like, she looked so sad. I literally almost cried, you guys, and I am almost crying now just remembering it because I feel bad. And I guess it's because it's the first time she's been, okay, one time she's been away from me when we went on a weekend trip, but she was with my mom. This is the first time of her being away from me and being with a stranger, and it's only her second time ever having like a single night away from me since she was mine, which has been 5 months now, five and a half, whatever. And she is absolutely 100% my baby. And just seeing that sad little look on her face. Anyways, I think she was just kind of like scared and stressed out, because obviously you take a dog in a kennel and all the other dogs start barking. And it is a stressful environment. I remember before I got Maple, I tried to adopt a rescue dog 3 times. And 3 times I went to like this large shelter. I mean large, like they had, oh, I think that's a cop. No, just an old lady. Anyway, like they have like 50, 60, maybe even 70 kennels, indoor and outdoor kennels. And that was such a stressful experience, because you're going in there trying to find a dog, and you know that all those babies need a home, and they're all barking and crying, and they want out, they want to be touched, they want to be seen and played with. And it just broke my heart every time I went in there. And I would get so overwhelmed emotionally by all of those thoughts that it was really hard for me to pick a dog and feel like I was really like I could bond with that dog. So when I say 3 times, I mean, I went in, I picked one that I thought would be good. I brought it home. The first one attacked a chicken, took it back because there's like a return policy if they're not a good fit for your home. And the second one was so calm and mellow in the facility, and I thought that's what we need. We need a really chill dog. Brought it home, which again, I'm gonna say this was a few weeks later. These weren't like 4 days in a row. So a few weeks later, when I went back and picked another dog, I picked the one that seemed really chill, and I get it home, and it's freaking hyper as all get out. Could not keep it on a leash, running around like a crazy person, which I'm sure it was just excited, but I was stressed out because we had farm animals then, and it had no experience with other animals, and it was too wild to have in the house, too big to fit in any sort of kennel. It was just a wild experience. I don't even remember the third one, honestly, you guys, but I know there was 3. Maybe it was just 2. Maybe it was just 2. But I felt horrible having to take them back. But I was just like, I ended up thinking about it after the fact, and I thought maybe my intuition and my decision-making skills were off because I was under so much emotional duress walking through that facility, because I felt so bad for all those dogs. And that's kind of what this feeling was. This boarding facility, they only have like, it might have been 10 kennels, 8 or 10. It's not huge. It's in a place like the size of like a 2-car garage, and you know, they had all their stuff. Everything's legit. I researched all that beforehand. It was just stressful walking in there with my dog in a place where 9 other dogs are just barking and stuff. And so she's there, and I'm just gonna have to remind myself, because I listen to true crime, you know, because I like abnormal psychology and whatever, y'all, my mind goes to some dark places about what could potentially happen with my dog in the next 3 days. Like what someone could do to her, what could happen to her, all the potential worst case scenarios, and it just flares up my anxiety like nothing else. Because I love all my babies, you know, my human babies, my fur babies, and I want them, you know, because I have trauma from my past. It makes me be extra protective of my loved ones. And you know, this, I can't do anything about this. Like, I did all the things I can do. I researched the place. You know, when I talked to the person, I did all those things, and then you just have to try and let your anxiety subside and rely on your faith, and remind myself that everything happens for a reason, and God has our back. And if trauma happens in our family, then it was meant to be, for whatever reason, things we don't always understand. But of course, so see, my mind goes to all those places, just worried about my dog. So finally got some perfect, not damaged tomatoes. Isn't that nice? Look how good this looks out here. Starting to have flowers all up and down. I just came out to spray. I don't know if I can even walk in this, if it's going to be real mushy. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad. Good. Okay. I'm going to spray preventative bug stuff for usually what's hit the worst, which would be the squash and the cucumbers. And tomatoes, just in case there's any hornworms. Man, we're having a rough tomato year out here. Alright, I have worked entirely too long, yet again. And I'm doing what I normally do is, you know, before a trip I think, oh, I've got like a million things to do, you know, and I try and do them all. And then I end up resolving to be like, oh, okay, I can, you know, I can get this done in the morning, I can do this later, whatever, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. Passing off different things, kind of making excuses for myself. Because really I've got to go water the kitchen garden before it gets dark. It's kind of cloudy this evening, so it already looks dark. I've got a couple things I'm probably going to try and pop back in here and do on my computer, but so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head out and do the new fertilizer on the garden. I'm really curious to see how that works, and set up the sprinkler with the automatic timer. So let's go do that. Oh, and we ordered takeout for dinner because I didn't want to cook. Alright, so you think I would have tried one of these before now, but like I mentioned in a previous video, I honestly thought they were like a one-time use and a huge waste of money. So, we're gonna turn it on. Wow, okay. So I don't know. It says you'll... Oh. I guess you just keep doing this until it fills up? Let me see. I was reading the directions. Attach the hose, turn on the water. Feed by squeezing the trigger. Once the jar fills with water, the feeding will start. Okay, so I guess we're just waiting for it to fill. I don't know. It seems like it's not putting water out there. I guess I need to be watering the grass that I don't want to grow. Yeah, it seems like it's only filling when I have the trigger on. Well, it's filling up. I'm going to start on veggies. So, trying this, because like I mentioned before, I already fertilize weekly, but I do it when I just put the granules on the ground, or use a hand watering thing. I'm really glad they finally came out with an organic one. I'm going to do this pretty heavy just because we're going to be out of town. This seems really heavy. I don't know. Yeah, that's one of the fun things. One of the many fun things about vacations is having a garden. Is when you get back, things are just like shockingly different. My husband changed the oil in my truck while I was revving up work stuff. Since we ordered that easy dinner, I don't have anything else to do. I may still try to go ahead and gather the camping stuff tonight. But like I said, I want to try and paint too, so I'm just trying to figure out what I really need to spend my time on. Look at this like soapy residue on the plant. Kind of weird. So that doesn't look like it used a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and get flowers and everything. Feels kind of crazy to be giving them this much water right now because we just had a torrential downpour. Alright, so I got everywhere I could reach with this one hose, which I need to add a second hose because I can't get easily in front of my flower beds. But can you see how much stuff is still in there? That is a good amount of stuff. I don't know if I can save that for next time or if I need to put it on the garden. Seems like a lot. I don't know. I don't want to. Can you overfeed? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, I'm just going to cut it off there. I think that's good enough. But I don't really know what to do with this container. Maybe I can just sit on my plant stand and it'll have the lid on it, so maybe it'll be fine. I'm just gonna try that, see if it'll be fine. So I got everything fertilized. I got the tripod sprinkler set up. Whew, and got it figured out in the right position. And then I got my hanging pots from the front porch and I hung them on my arches in the garden so they will get watered daily. And what else did I do? Oh, I checked on the pool and the hose was stuck, so it's still not clean. It was like 8 o'clock at night. I'm gonna leave it on for like another hour, and because you can't go to town with a dirty pool or it's gonna be like 10 times worse when you get back. So we're gonna try and turn it on in the morning, get up really early, turn it on in the morning for at least like an hour and a half before we leave. And we're also gonna load all the camping stuff in the morning. So then tonight we're just gonna pack clothes, eat, laundry, and paint the dining room. Well, we're getting another torrential downpour. My husband just went outside to look at it. It's storming and raining. It's 11:30 at night, but I'm finally doing it. So it's almost 1 in the morning, but I did pack clothes and stuff. All the camping stuff we're gonna do in the morning. But anyways, I brushed in between all those lines and I did everything except for like the top foot, which I'm gonna go do here in just a minute. And then I think I'm gonna roll a second coat and kind of leave it. So the walls will have 2 coats, the trim or cut in will have 1. We'll see what that looks like. Well, it is looking pretty good other than this messy room. 1:27 in the morning. I got basically everything done except the cut in is going to need a second coat, but I'm so glad. So maybe I'll do that Sunday when we get back from our vacation. Otherwise, I'm just so glad to have this done because I know that just cutting in 1 coat is just not gonna take very long. But you guys, I have so much to do in the morning, which I'm probably not gonna film, and I'm probably not gonna film our vacation, just FYI. But like, look at how full our trash cans are. Like, life is crazy right now. Why is it like that before you go to leave for a vacation? I don't understand. It always is. And I have to clean the house before I can leave. So I will pack, clean the house, take out all the trash cans, load the truck. Like, I'm very specific list of things to do. Anyway, so we're done with this for now. Isn't that exciting? I really love it. My husband loves these 2 together. He saw just like the first coat up before he went to bed. So anyways, I'm excited. I might even hang that painting tomorrow before we head out, just because it's not going to be in the way for the rest of the painting I'll need to do. It'd be fun to get that up on the wall. Anyways, thanks for being here today. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching. I think I already said that. Anyways, we love you guys.